Oh boy.
Hello.
Hello, Gia.
Hello. Sorry, I was running a little late. I got pulled into a meeting, like you say.
That's okay.
I didn't really. I was just running late from other stuff, but that sounds better.
That's okay, Gia. I didn't know if you were listening to me just swearing at the kitty because
Oh, don't swear at your kitty.
he's rubbing his fanny on my water bottle.
That means he loves you. This means he loves you.
Oh,
Yeah.
he's blocking the mic now.
He probably wants his own little water bottle. My kitty likes to have her own water glass next to mine.
Yeah, he's got water glasses in all the near all the sinks because he likes to drink right
Sure.
at the sink at human level.
Yeah. He likes to
Yeah.
drink like Ronnie. Ooh, see what I did there?
Oh, look what you did! Clever,
Yeah. Yeah.
clever. Yeah.
So
Okay.
anyway, hey everybody.
Hi, everybody. Sorry,
Hey
I'm out
everybody.
of sorts. I'm out of
Uh-oh.
sorts.
Okay.
That's
Did you take notes on, because we got,
I did.
what did we do? Yeah, oh, we have Thursday, Friday, and
Thursday,
Monday,
Friday,
right?
Monday. Yes, that's
Yeah.
correct, Gia. That's
Did I
correct.
catch them all? I think I caught them all.
You caught them all. I
I
hope.
caught them all. Yeah, I
Okay.
watched two today. I don't remember Thursday at all, but I watched Friday and Monday today.
Okay. Okay. Well, I think
Okay.
we'll manage. We'll be okay.
All right. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Do you want to start?
I guess so. Do we have anything anything exciting to tell people or anything? Other things? No, I don't.
I don't. I really don't. No.
Okay.
Mm-mm.
Feeling quite the dullard. Well, and let's just jump
Me
in and
too.
talk about our story.
Okay, yeah, maybe the fog will clear and we'll think of some other things to talk about. But
All
all
right.
right, let's start with Thursday. Okay, so we opened with Carly and Jason at Carly's place.
Mm, that's
Mm.
right. Big scene. That was a big scene. Okay. Yeah, and she's got rid of her flowers, which were the
She
most
sure did.
cliched flowers. Like again,
Hmm.
just right there. Like that should. I don't know. I guess they were all right. I mean, they're always pretty, but it's like, do we have to just have the most cliched bouquet of flowers from a man? Couldn't we do something a little interesting?
I don't think he knows really how to try very hard or be original, maybe. I don't
Maybe
know.
that's it. Maybe that was actually a little clue about his personality,
Yeah, I've
that he
got
would go
cat hair in my
standard
mouth
red
now.
roses. Yeah. What? Oh,
Sorry, I had
cat
a
hair?
drink of water. Now I've got cat hair in my mouth. This is not
A
going
little
well.
protein. I'm sure you're low on protein.
Oh gosh. Anyway, okay,
But anyway,
so
yeah, big scene. Do you
mhm.
think Jason was right to tell her that her daughter was in the WSB, or do you think he betrayed Joss's confidence there?
Yes, he sure did. And also hadn't Brennan sort of put the screws to him a little bit to keep the
Yep,
secret?
yep.
Yeah. I was surprised that it didn't really take that much for him to spill the beans. Although I think when he heard Carly's version of like hearing about Vaughn and all of that, I think it sort of, I don't
It was
know.
just too much. It was a straw
Yeah.
that broke the
Yeah.
camel's back. Yeah, I
Yeah.
I like I
Mhm.
liked it.
Yeah.
Um, but I buy into that. Like I like that whole romantic, not lovey-dovey romantic, but just that
Mhm.
this notion of they're each other's ride or die.
Mhm.
I
Mhm.
want Carly and Jason to be the biggest relationship in both their lives, always and forever. I wanted to go
Wow.
on ruining. I wanted to go on ruining every other possible relationship they might have with somebody else,
Uh-huh.
and just
Uh-huh.
be this unbreakable bond. Like when he said, "Because we tell each other the truth." We like
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
like this the
Mhm.
strength of their bond, even though it's not romantic anymore, and it kind of only was romantic in the beginning, and then they
Mhm.
sort of forced themselves to fall in love, and then you know
Mhm.
and then out of love, I guess.
Mhm. Yeah, I don't think I've ever heard you speak so passionately about anything on General
Anything.
Hospital.
Oh, I was gonna
Yeah.
say about anything because I've talked a lot
Anything
about apples and plastic
Yeah, yeah, I know, but with that not with this same sort of passion. Um, but
yeah,
I second that emotion. I like the absolute sort of, uh,
yeah, yeah,
y it's just it in a world where not much is black and white, if they can make that black and white, then, more
yeah.
power to them,
And
right?
I mean, it's always like it's their one. Sorry, I'm getting a lot of angel wings over here. It's the one constant in both their lives. You know, the
Mhm.
romances come and go.
Right.
Um,
Mhm. Oh boy, yeah.
I know.
Mhm.
I don't know what somebody's sending me a bunch of shit. Don't you hate it when people use like the talk thing and instead of typing out a whole message, they just go talk blah 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 send talk 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 send.
Yeah,
You know
yeah. Yeah, that can be a little distracting sometimes, yeah.
the dinging, all the
The
dinging.
dinging, yeah, mhm, lots of dinging, Gia. Just
Mm.
try to focus, okay? Stay with
I
us, Gia.
all right, stay with you. So anyway, so I
Okay.
liked that scene.
Mhm,
Carly had the ugly face, understandably, because she was upset.
mhm.
Um, and then we had interesting follow up on that today, or was it Friday? Maybe it was
It
today.
was today, yeah, yeah. Do you wanna follow through with that whole thread there?
Okay, because we had like three scenes that went together. So
Yeah,
the,
yeah, we
the
did, true.
Jason scene, and then we had that very interesting like dance between Carly and Joss.
Yeah, yeah, right, like, Carly was sorta speaking in code and
Yeah, like
Joss
Easter.
didn't know it.
Yeah, but then I think did she? Because
I
she
don't
kept
think
like
so.
Easter Island kind of became this like metaphor for
Hmm.
the being in the WSB. I felt like Joss had to know something was up.
I don't think so. I think she's got that weird spy confidence that's really unfounded. But
That they all have. Anna, Brennan, Valentine. Um,
yeah, yeah. But yeah, to me, I know what you mean, like, but I think that was Joss's way of just sort of, I don't know, settling into this sort of version
this
of
duplicity. This
yeah,
yeah.
yeah. But yeah, it was an interesting little dance they were
I
doing there.
thought yeah, I thought it was I liked how it unfolded. I liked it was sort of
Mhm.
delicate the way Carly kept just kind
Yeah.
of going into it. And once again, like her mother love is so strong, It's like
Mhm,
she
mhm.
what she wasn't there wasn't anger like you didn't tell me what was happening in your life. It was more like a sadness.
Yeah, yeah, right, right. Realizing that they weren't gonna always be honest with each other.
Yeah, and like but still be underneath all that, she wants Joss to know you can always come to me. You can like I will
Mhm,
always be, you know.
mhm. Yeah.
It was a little bit beautiful.
It was a little bit beautiful, Gia. It was. Yeah, because I think, Carly and I have to say through all of these 3 scenes, like her or not, I think she does like, her face really feels everything,
That's
you
what I mean,
know?
yeah, when she gets that kind of ugly face, and I don't mean ugly
Yeah.
because she's a beautiful woman, but you know what I mean? Like, she can do that that sort of, like, painful emotion thing,
But yeah, it's like it's not just like one expression, like some people like Geo so far doesn't have a real repertoire of facial expressions to convey sadness or, grief or
yeah,
anything,
that's true, right,
and
yeah,
her
yeah.
face, it feels like it really sort of like almost she doesn't seem to have control over it, like the face is really feeling things, you know.
Okay, um but yeah, anyway, yeah, I thought that was kind of a cool scene, and the
Mhm.
moss looked great too, and Carly's hair always
Mhm.
fabulous.
Mhm. Mhm.
Um, and they're just so believable to me as mother and daughter.
Yeah. Yeah.
I
Mhm.
mean, I'm obviously easily snookered, um,
Do you
but
think I mean, that maybe that's a prerequisite for watching a soap opera for
I
as long
guess
as
so.
we have,
Yeah,
but that's okay. That's okay.
it adds to the pleasure. Um,
Mhm.
And then the third scene I was thinking was Carly and then Brennan.
Yeah, he comes over acting like he's the cat's meow.
Yeah, yeah, yep.
Mhm,
And and then he's like, "Oh, Spidey senses are up. Something's up.
mhm.
Something's up
Yeah.
with my
"Where are my
woman."
flowers?" Yeah.
Yeah. And yeah, and then I was like, "What?" And then I was like, "Oh, good. She's breaking up with him. Good, good, good."
Yeah, I
And
know.
then and then she wasn't. So I'm angry,
Mhm.
momentarily. And then what is she doing? There's subterfuge,
Ooh, ooh,
right?
Gia. Yeah,
And
yeah.
then,
Oh, boy, uh-huh.
well, I mean, our final scene is her talking to who's she talking to?
Spinelli.
Spinelli getting and she's getting
Another life.
a fake, yeah, like what's going on there?
I know, I and that she thought of that all fairly quickly.
Yep.
Whatever plot she's hatching, it was pretty impressive. Maybe she's the real spy. Um,
What do you think she's doing? Is she like gonna get revenge on Brennan or something? Or is she going undercover to watch Joss in action? Or what in the world would she be doing?
I have no idea, but that last thing you said seems like a pot. I hope she wouldn't be getting revenge because that seems like
Well,
I
why did she need to keep Brennan in her grasp? Why didn't she just
like
like
yeah,
cut him
yeah,
off?
right. So she wants to keep him close and maybe
Yeah,
just, keep your friends close, your enemies closer. Although
yeah.
I
That's
have
why I've stayed friends with you so long.
you are full of sass tonight.
I know. I wasn't hungry at lunch, so I had a very light lunch, and I think that
Oh
I'm
dear.
sorry, you're probably all and then I got super busy and I haven't eaten yet. I'm kinda hungry, but,
Me
I think
too.
you all might be suffering due to that kinda low blood sugar sort of thing going on.
Okay.
I
Okay.
apologize, but hopefully it'll be amusing. I don't know.
Well, yeah, it could go both it could
It
go either
could
way, I
cut it
guess,
could cut either way, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So where were we? Okay, with Carly and her new scheme to somehow worm her way into something. Yeah, we don't know what. It's interesting that she's pulled Spinelli in because
Well,
and she's
are you sure it's Minelli, or are you just assuming that
yeah,
that's
no, she
who?
said Spinelli. She said
Oh, she
Spinelli.
did?
Yeah. My gosh. I can't work with you when you're like this.
I didn't hear that. I I think I need to get my hearing aids fitted.
Oh, boy.
I make my husband put his on at night, because I'm like,
Mhm.
"Wait, what did they say?" Like, especially when I'm watching all the British stuff, I'm like, you know how you
Mhm.
hear it, but it's like the cadence is different, and you're like,
Oh, I always have my subtitles on for
I
everything.
guess it's time for that. It really is. I know we've talked about this before, but
Mhm. Mhm.
anyway, no, I missed that it's Spinelli. Okay. Okay,
Yeah,
so it's Spinelli. All right. Good.
yeah, so can can we can we back up a little bit now that you're on the same page as
Yeah.
the rest of
Yeah.
us? Oh, dear. Okay, so yeah, so she's asking Spinelli to set up all this stuff for her, and he's resisting, I guess. We kind of gather from how she has to sort of keep pleading with him, and
Yeah.
she also says no one can know. Doesn't she say not even Jason?
I don't
I
know.
I think so. Wait, did you black out during that
Maybe
scene?
maybe my coffee was occupying me overly, maybe I was like,
Yeah.
coffee and just not.
Having like a Homer Simpson donut
Yeah,
moment.
I don't know.
Well, I think she's planning on keeping this just between herself and Spinelli, which means she's immediately going against Jason, saying they tell each other everything. Um, and I'm sure she has her own reasons for keeping this secret. Probably not wanting to get him in trouble would be one of her explanations, but
Yeah.
Anyway,
Well,
anyway.
just knowing that he would be like, "Don't do it," because
Right, right,
all of
right.
her schemes are harebrained.
Yeah, harebrained, and it could be dangerous, I guess, when you're dealing with, this guy, Brennan, and if he doesn't know Carly's gonna be, lurking around the corner, who knows what he might
Yeah.
do, right?
Are you offended? I mean, you're a rabbit lover. Are you offended by the phrase harebrained? By the
Seriously, you're gonna be difficult all night, aren't you?
Didn't I thought like a real interviewer there. Like, here's the setup. You don't know what's coming.
And then it's that, that.
Are they not very bright? I mean, is that where that like?
Um,
I know they're vicious. I read Watership Down.
yeah, I did too. Yeah, I don't really like books where animals have like human traits, but I did
Do
sort
you
of
like books where humans have animal
animal
traits?
trait. Human. It seems like that's more. Well, that's a good question. Maybe for another day.
All right. But I mean, are they not that bright? Like, do they have difficulty? Like
Harebrained.
the other day, the cat came in the bathroom with me, like they do, and then
Sure.
she got in there and she wanted back out, and the door wasn't shut all the way, but she couldn't. She kept like looking up at it. All she had to do was like bonk it a little bit with her head, and it would
Mm,
open. But there was
yeah,
no way that that was
yeah.
going to happen. But we don't
So
say cat brained; we say hair brained.
maybe it's just your cat.
It could be.
Because my cats can open doors.
Oh, all right.
Mhm.
Well.
Yeah,
hmm.
yeah, sorry, Gia.
Okay.
You've got a
Gotta
simple
get
cat.
Mama told me.
Oh, dear. Alright, let's try to get back to
All right. Well,
whatever.
I guess we're both just saying we have no earthly idea what Carly's up to,
Right, that was a
right?
complete surprise to me that she did that sort of 180, and well, I mean, Jack said he really everything he said sort of fed into this, feeling that she's been betrayed, right? Because he was lying to her face, like,
Yeah,
again,
like that was. It felt like she gave him like that little final,
Yeah, yeah.
opportunity
Mhm,
to
mhm.
come clean,
Yeah.
and that was it. And then I love how, like you said, her face acting was really, really sublime.
Very yeah, sublime, yeah, it really was, it really
And
was.
she gave that final face, and then we knew that, oh, she
Mhm.
does not love Jackie boy
Yeah,
anymore.
yeah, because he really seemed to lie, like, pretty easily, right?
Yeah,
I
yeah,
mean, and that's gotta be sorta chilling to see that somebody can do that to you, you know?
yeah, yep.
But oh, my question for you is this, Gia, I forgot,
I'm lying right now, but what?
I don't mean reclining, I mean telling a falsehood.
Falsehood, a falsehood. What is your
Um
question for me?
Okay, and I think we have 2 scenarios where I would like to know, your take on these things. Okay, so we have Carly and Brennan. She's been betrayed by him, which I would think would sort of turn off the physical response to somebody, right? Like, could you be attracted to somebody who you know is just, gonna do you wrong?
Well, people have people have so many twisted things going on sexually. You never know.
Okay, alright, I guess that's
I mean,
possible.
like if that's like a thing that turned you on early on, then it might be what you seek out or something.
Do you think
Not
that's
not
Carly?
me. I don't think that's Carly. No, no.
No,
I'm
so
just
when you
saying.
think this is gonna be hard for her to fake it?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
But she'll have to be like When Harry Met Sally kind of thing.
okay. I
Oh Jesus H Christ!
I no, I did see it, I feel like I'm not understanding what you mean there.
The famous scene where she fakes the orgasm when they're in the deli.
But that's at a deli, that's not in the bedroom. That's
I'm just saying it
different.
obviously can be done.
But that but it can be done if you're just pretending and everybody knows you're pretending, but when you're in the bedroom, I mean, can you really fake it like that? I don't even know. Maybe you can. Maybe that's what everybody does.
Sometimes it's just polite, you know.
It's just good manners. "Oh, yes, sweetie, that feels fantastic.
Oh yeah, if you just want to
That's
go to bed, you can.
adorable, honey." Yeah, more of that. "Hand me the remote." "No."
um. So, yeah, no, it wouldn't like, yeah, she's a passionate person, so you would think, yeah, that's going to be hard for her to go through the motions and not be.
Yeah, I would
But
think
we
so.
don't. She could just put him off with, little dinners here and there and
I
whatever. But
guess. Yeah, I guess so. And then the other couple I'm thinking is, and this is a moot point at this moment because Willow's going to Pentonville, but like she
oh,
seems to be sort of boomeranging back to Drew right now that her life
yeah,
is
like now it
exploding.
seems real. Like it seemed like, oh, maybe she was just kind of
Yeah, yeah,
using him or playing him there, but now
mhm,
she's clinging to him like a life raft again.
yeah.
Um,
So
yeah,
that's
she is the hottest mess I've seen in a while at the moment.
she really is. I mean, man, her
Although
life
When Nina came in the courtroom,
is
that
also
was hysterical. She was like,
yeah,
oh, oh,
yeah.
oh, I was like, what is going on?
Mhm.
She overdid a little bit there.
Yeah, yeah. Uh-huh.
But
Um,
what was the question? Was there a question somewhere in there?
oh, well, I was thinking, I mean, like, let's say Willow somehow did get out on bail or whatever and was back with Drew, like, I don't know. I mean, she's kind of her emotions are all over the place, so maybe she wouldn't be faking it, but she had the realization of what a bad person he was, and you would think that would have turned her off, but maybe
Well,
she
I think that she's being a bad person too. Like I think she's kind of, if
yeah.
it serves her purposes,
Yeah, yeah.
she's okay
Mhm.
with it.
Right, right, yeah, I think you're
She kind
right.
of belongs over there with Alexis and Ava and
She does, yeah,
Christina because they're quite willing to bend all kinds of
yeah, yeah,
rules, whatever.
yeah. Should we
Yeah.
go to speaking of hot messes, should we go to that scene
Okay. Which
where
one?
okay, so we're at Alexis's house. Rick has just appeared with Cody,
We really
and
didn't we already cover this? No.
no, this it came back up, yeah, I think when we left on Wednesday, they had just appeared, and Molly appeared at the door.
Oh, okay.
Um,
And then we got the conclusion of that little, yeah.
yeah, yeah, so
Oh, right,
Rick
right. He drank some. I meant to look up whatever that tea was. Uh,
ayahuasca, yeah,
yeah.
that's a
Do you know
thing.
what that is?
Yeah, I mean, I've heard of people going on ayahuasca retreats, and it sounds like,
Is it like
whatever.
a hallucinogen or something?
I'm not sure, but I think we probably sound like such dorks. Because we are.
You mean like you didn't think up until this point that we did sound like this?
I know, suddenly they turned into dorks.
Yeah. Oh, the spelling is completely not what you'd think, but it came up even though I
Yeah, yeah.
South American psychoactive decoction prepared from Jesus banner strip something vine and
Okay.
diluted with a plant used by indigenous cultures of the Amazon. So yeah. So yeah, you're tripping. You're just
Okay.
tripping,
Yeah.
basically.
So, um, anyway, I thought that was a fun scene. I liked it. Like at first, I don't know. I was kind of wishing the truth would come out, but then as Rick sort of went into his little story, I
Yeah,
I
he
started
was
to
showing.
enjoy it.
Yeah, he was showing some comic chops there. It was pretty funny.
Yeah, yeah, and there were some good facial expressions among the ladies,
Yep. Yeah, yeah. Ava's kind of grimacing and like, yeah,
Yeah,
whatever,
yeah.
and Christina kind of like cocks her head and like, oh, yeah, that's pretty good. Like,
I know, they're such a
and
mess.
yeah, and Molly like just is sort of playing the dupe, kind of playing
Yeah,
dumb and like, oh,
yeah,
yeah, and yeah, it was pretty enjoy. They did a good job, like we had said
mhm,
earlier, like how are they going to do this
mhm.
really kind of dark
Mhm.
storyline and but they kept it pretty funny.
They
Um,
did. We were the only ones, I think, bogged down by the
I
physical
guess so.
discomfort of someone lying
Yeah,
on his
we'd
back
always
for
we always end up in the weeds somehow, you know,
somehow somehow we do.
really missing whatever the point is.
I know.
But yeah, it was pretty good, and and Cody kind of going along with it, even though we know where that's going. That there's gonna be a reckoning where Cody feels like he didn't tell the truth, and
Yeah, I know.
yeah,
He doesn't like that he's a part of this now, right?
yeah, yeah.
Mhm.
Um, but yeah, but that was funny. Well done, writers. Well done, actors.
Mhm. Mhm.
Pretty
Yep.
enjoyable.
Yeah, and they did somehow, nip it in the bud kind of pretty effectively.
Yeah, yeah. I what I hope though is that we can somehow keep Ava and Christina and Alexis together for more hijinks.
Yeah, well, yeah, and Alexis was warning them that Rick isn't gonna let this go, right? That he's gonna
Yeah,
be
that seemed
seeking
kind of dumb
revenge.
after the fact that they like knowing that this was
Mhm,
their scheme.
mhm,
I mean,
yeah,
they know they kind of fell into it. It wasn't planned out, but
yeah, right.
because Ava will not stop bonking people on the back of the head.
I know, she's got that bonk
She's the
reflex, you know?
worst about that. Yeah.
Yeah,
Don't
mhm.
let her walk behind you. If we ever end up at one of those events, don't let Ava
Yeah,
walk
we
behind
will
you.
she will stay in front of us at all
Yeah.
times.
Yeah.
Mhm,
Like,
yeah.
oh, don't touch that cutting board, Ava. No. Okay, what else you got?
Let's see. Okay, so we had well, we didn't really talk much about the Steinmauer thing, like Valentine and Jack
Oh
had their little
God.
conversation, but that we just sort of referenced that
Yeah.
before about it. It's like
What I
pikemen.
liked about the Steinmeier scene that like I got to look more at the sign. I like the sort of
Yeah.
like the fade effect on the lettering, that is hysterical. I like how Anna says Steinmauer, she
Yeah,
really
yeah,
does a good
she
job of
really
it.
embraces it, doesn't she?
Yeah.
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 Okay, then we
Does
had
it look
Anna.
to you sorry,
No, go
just
ahead.
on kind of a grooming thing,
Mhm.
it looked almost every now and then it looked like one side of Valentine's mustache was like cut shaved off, but the other side wasn't. Did it look that way to you, or is that just me? Just my TV.
Maybe they just thought we were gonna see him in profile, so they didn't spring for the other half of the
Other
mustache.
half of the mustachio.
No.
He's had worse. I think this one's
Yeah,
real.
yeah. I don't know. He's a funny character, isn't he, these days? I mean,
He is
every time they bring
funny.
him back, it's like they can't quite commit to him as, like,
Yeah,
a real person, you know?
yeah. I know.
Too
I wish
bad.
he would come back on for full time
I
because
did too. I know he's a fun character.
yeah. Um, but yeah, I don't know the whole he and Jack thing. I don't know what's going on there.
Yeah.
Posturing, just a bunch of
Posturing.
posturing.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's a good word for it, Gia,
But
lots
I
of
mean,
that.
how many times have we heard about Faison's brain in the jar? Like, obviously, something's up with the
Mhm.
brain in the jar.
Yeah,
And I'm thinking we're building towards a Halloween kind of thing.
okay. Yeah, I know, it does seem like an October kind of a thing happening here.
Get some sweater weather.
Surely they would have tested the brain to make sure it was Cesar Faison's, wouldn't they?
Tested it like just to like the DNA kind of thing, or
Yeah, yeah.
I
Match it
guess
against his
so.
body, like, they had the body too, right? I mean,
Right, but I don't see where you're going. Like,
oh, well, I just don't want him to be alive, okay? I don't want
oh, yeah. No, but I'm thinking they've done some kind of some cloning or something. They've done something
him.
to Nathan,
Oh,
obviously.
so you think it is Nathan who's housing the brain?
Well, somebody's gonna click a pen and he's gonna go. I mean, he's like walking like a zombie now. He doesn't even care that he's been asleep for not
He
asleep,
doesn't, he
blacked out for
doesn't.
7 years, not even asking anybody about it. Nothing.
Yeah, yeah, he's moving on, Gia, he's moving
He's
on with
moving
his
on.
life.
He's supporting Nina. Yeah,
I
I
know,
mean,
I was gonna say, yeah, he's been very steadfast in his support of Nina, which seems like every time he said "my sister," I thought Brit first, and then I was like, "Oh, yeah, Nina's also his sister,"
yeah,
you
yeah.
know?
But anyway, something's up there. We'll see. I'm
Yeah.
thinking maybe can inject little bits of brain matter into somebody or something. Faison probably came up with something fancy.
Okay. And maybe he's sticking by Nina because she's got a lot of dough and she'll like float him
Hmm,
for as long as he wants, wherever he wants.
maybe.
I don't
I
know.
don't know. I mean, I'm thinking like Faison was like a big worldwide kind of criminal, right? He's more
Yeah.
like a
Yeah.
freeze the world kind of dude, right?
Yeah.
Like a real dark vision. So there's probably something way bigger than just grifting.
Oh no, I know, but I'm thinking that explains maybe why he's been putting in so much time with Nina, just because he needs to be in town for whatever this plot is, but he also needs like housing and stuff, you
Yeah,
know.
that's true. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, did anybody like go like who did they bury?
I don't know. I don't know. I thought they did
Like
they
wouldn't Nathan go like, well,
right,
like so
right.
they had a funeral, so there's
Yeah,
something.
yeah. Yeah, I don't know why nobody's looking into that.
Yeah, it's puzzling. But
Yeah, you'd think that, like, Dante and Anna would be maybe calling
yeah,
this
I mean, Anna's the
who was
only one who's implied that, like something a little hinky might be happening with you, and we don't want you here on a daily basis.
yeah, but we're not gonna go so
But
far as
yeah,
to
we're
figure
not
out
going to
who was put in the
investigate.
ground. Ugh,
Yeah, I'm not
mhm.
investigating
Yeah,
anything.
because I only
Yeah.
have 1 bulletin board, and, it's occupado
Even
right
just tracing the vehicle that he was driving would have been a first step to something, right?
did they do that? I
Did they
thought
do that? I don't remember.
yeah, I think they did that, but
Oh, well, what was the result?
I I feel like it was I don't know, it was
Our
rental or
listeners are
stolen,
our listeners are screaming right now. They're
I
probably
know,
like,
like, shut
"You're so stupid. You don't pay attention to anything."
This is the most annoying podcast.
Okay.
Uh,
Anyway, what were we talking about?
let's talk about something else. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Well, this is also going back to Thursday. We had Elizabeth and Felicia talking about James, and Felicia was concerned that Nathan might want to take
Oh,
James.
yeah, yeah. So she's also concerned, though. I'm glad about that.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, and she and Elizabeth together, you'd think there's enough brain power there to make up for the lack of brain power at the police station.
Yeah, and usually, Liesel is got a keen
Yeah,
eye
yeah.
for these things, but I guess she'd be so blinded by love and being happy that he's back that she's not,
Mhm.
thinking straight, I guess.
Right, right. But she's also not imagining that Britt might have had a like she should be putting together the fact that the two of them are back together in Port
Yeah.
Charles, which is
I mean,
weird.
and Anna, in her defense, Anna was talking about, like
Yeah,
something's up. Obviously, the two,
yeah.
they've
Mhm.
just reappeared within a month of each other, and
Mhm. Mhm.
um,
Yeah,
so
she did a good job there, like, when she said, "This is how it starts," you could kind of
yeah,
feel her
yeah,
anxiety.
yeah, because she was Faison's kind of like obsession, right? That was
Yeah,
her.
yeah,
Yeah,
mhm,
so she
yep.
wouldn't be looking forward to this story.
Not at all, no, not at all. So yeah, we had a little get
Mm.
together with Nathan, Liesel, Britt, and Rocco.
Oh yeah,
Meanwhile
and has Rocco been told?
no, that he shouldn't trust Brit.
Brit, no.
That
Okay.
was what Valentine told Charlotte during their visit, and
Yeah.
Charlotte was on
Charlotte
the
hasn't
way
had a chance
home.
to. Yeah.
Right,
Okay.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah, and her conversation with Lulu, I thought was a little bit blah on the plane ride home. I don't know.
Uh, yeah. I mean, it was all right. It was just motherly stuff.
Yeah.
Um, I think I like Charlotte does a good job being a teenager with the earbuds
Mhm.
and
Mhm.
like,
Yeah. Yeah.
and they're like, I'm listening to you, but my eye is still straying to my phone.
Right, right. You're never gonna get 100% of my attention.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah. I thought Lulu was acting sort of a little smug because she had done the right thing, by taking her there and stuff,
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
know?
Right. Yeah.
Um, but anyway,
I'm such a good mom.
yeah, I'm
Oh,
cool.
I'm going to break from the story for a minute, and just because
Okay.
I'm sure you saw this, but we haven't mentioned that our poor beloved Maxie in real life is having some more health issues. Did you read these headlines?
No, I didn't see that, no. Are they legitimate
Oh.
headlines?
Yes, yes.
Okay.
Well, I believe so. I'll check further if anybody knows. But apparently she has a brain aneurysm and has to have that
Oh,
operated
no.
on.
This is
Yeah.
her 2nd brain surgery, right?
Yeah, I think so. So that was part of the move to Tennessee and all of that stuff.
Oh, oh, poor
Yeah.
person. Yeah, we'll be thinking of you.
Yeah. Now I do know a person in real life close to me who has had a brain
Mhm.
aneurysm uh,
Mhm.
repaired or treated or whatever it is. They put like a coil in there or something, and
Mhm.
I mean, it was all unpleasant, of course. Like,
Mhm.
they do this horrible thing where they run something all the way up your leg, all the way to your brain while you're awake, and all that kind of
Yeah,
crap.
yeah, uh-huh.
But anyway, she has recovered just fine, and it's a life saving kind of thing, and
Mhm. Mhm.
But anyway, our poor Maxie, my goodness, like she's
Yeah,
kinda
that's a
been through it.
shame. She
Um,
sure has for a young lady, so we wish her
yeah,
the very
yeah,
best.
yeah. And so I don't know any more than that. I mean, forgive me if I am repeating things that are not true, but I believe I saw it on some pretty legit sites.
Okay, okay. Um, alright, we will hope that that's well, hope that she gets better.
Yes. Yes.
Um, okay, let's see. So then, Friday, we had, Dante popped up in some spots, and he I kind of want to jump to today's episode, the scene
Okay.
between Dante and Michael.
Michael, yeah, that was intense. Good scene. I
I
give it a
loved that.
10.
I
You
do too.
love it.
I
I
loved it.
love it. I
Yeah,
love, love, love it.
I loved it because it
All the fall
kinda
colors. Did you like all the fall colors behind them?
yeah, we're finally getting lots of good fall colors here.
Yeah.
Um,
Oh, us too. Whew.
yeah. Jesus. Um, but I liked it because they kinda kept going, like, I thought they were gonna stop, like, sort of at a certain depth, but then it went a little deeper and then a little deeper, and Dante was really sticking to his guns, but not, like, losing sight of who Michael was to him, like, he kept sort of trying to remind him that, he wasn't trying to hurt him or make him uncomfortable, he's just, like, looking at the like, he was trying to be objective, but
Yeah.
also, aware that this is his brother, you know what I
Yeah,
mean?
it was kind of like the Dante we used to see when he would counsel Sonny and talk Sonny down
Yeah,
from something,
yeah,
or yeah,
yeah,
the sort
mhm,
of calm voice of reason.
mhm.
Um, oh, but that moment when Michael was like, I listened to you the first time, and when I ended up
Yeah,
in Pentonville,
yeah,
and it was like,
mhm,
ooh, and then nobody said like what happened to him in Pentonville, but it was
right,
like it was
right,
there. It was like,
mhm,
oh man,
mhm.
that was pretty heavy.
Yeah, yeah. But Dante didn't really shy away from that either, He's
No,
you know,
no.
he kept kinda trying, and also I like that he thought he was different when he came back from Germany, that he was colder,
Yeah.
and
Yeah, and
because sorry, go
we'd
ahead.
seen I was just gonna point out that they'd laid some I mean, a little
Yeah,
heavy-handed, but they laid the groundwork with the
yeah,
scene between Brooklyn and Michael.
yeah, that was a little bit
It was
tough
a
to
it was
watch.
a little heavy-handed, I thought. Like, I
Yeah.
would have liked it if they just had done it with a slightly lighter touch,
Yeah. Yeah, right. Or
but
Brooklyn maybe, like, trying a little bit more a little harder to get Michael to see, like, what he was actually saying, you know? I mean, she did
yeah,
try, but she mostly was a little bit, I think, stunned at
she was just
how
seemed so taken aback,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. Mhm.
But,
Um,
I think we're like, having a shift in this character, which I kinda
mhm,
like, and it's going along with, it's a new actor,
mhm.
and it maybe suits this smoldering guy a little better
Yeah.
than our more, like although the other Michael had a lot of darkness, but this feels like more of a Dark Prince kinda Michael.
Mhm. Yeah. Yeah, I know what you mean. Mhm.
Um, and all the stuff about him being calculating and
Mhm.
all, it's like, yeah, like all that, like, and that was the delicious part of it, is we didn't know
Mhm.
when he was offering that play date with Willow, was
Mhm.
that out of kindness, was that calculating, was it,
Mhm.
all of
Mhm.
those things were, we as viewers were like, they
Yeah.
had us, yeah, and now we know.
Yeah.
And it was very cold and very
Mhm.
like, how did he ever love this woman?
Yeah. Well, and then Daisy came up. I was glad that Daisy came up.
Yeah, they
Um,
did address that, yeah.
yeah, but they both said that there's no proof, and I thought there was a way that they were gonna try to get some proof, but I guess I was wrong about that.
Because they were like, well, because she knows where the cameras are, she can avoid the cameras. So
Mhm.
like,
Mhm.
what would the proof be?
Well, I thought Dante had said maybe there were cameras, like, in the neighborhood or something, that would have
Uh,
shown her car pulling up or something like
yeah,
that,
something.
or at the hospital, they never really looked into the swapping thing.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
I don't know, but, yeah, if there really is no proof, then that's a tough one because then what point does that serve, you know?
So let me ask you another question. It'll actually be about the topic we're on. Do you think
Mhm.
do you think Michael's lying? Do you think Michael shot Drew?
Ah, hmm.
Oh.
I I don't know. I still don't know who did it. It does still seem like it could be wide open, and also because it's a soap opera, I feel like it's not gonna necessarily be the logical choice, you know?
Yeah, right. They're gonna lead us down all kinds of
Yeah, so
paths.
I
Yeah.
almost feel like, yeah, I don't even wanna venture a guess.
I believe we had one of our lovely listeners comment that,
Danny?
yeah, did you see that?
I
Yeah.
saw that and I didn't wanna see that.
You can't unsee it.
I can't
Um,
unsee it, and, it does make a little bit of sense, and Danny
yeah.
does seem
It would
like
be an interesting choice, wouldn't it?
it would be. Man, that would suck, though, because we love
Yeah,
Danny. We
I
love Danny.
know. Yeah.
And that would bring Jason in to try to protect him.
Yeah,
Uh,
it could be really interesting.
it could be, but
It
man,
wasn't
what
it chilling though when Michael said, "If
mhm.
I had shot Drew, he'd be
He'd
dead,"
be
or
dead
whatever.
now.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, mhm,
Yep.
and is it's probably not great that both Lucy and Lulu heard him say that?
Probably not. Um, or is it? Because I mean, that proof that he
That
didn't
he
do it,
didn't they
you
could
know?
take it that way, yeah, they might walk away thinking, "Yeah, I didn't he sounded sincere."
Yeah,
Scary, but, like, he was telling the
yeah.
truth.
But it was chilling. I thought it was chilling. I thought that
Yeah,
was a great scene, another great scene.
mhm.
So,
Yeah, yep, mhm.
pretty heavy stuff. But yeah, I feel like we're getting a real shift in Michael's makeup
Yeah,
here.
yeah, and we have seen that really no one who's close to him necessarily believes 100% that he's innocent, right? I mean,
Right?
Sonny,
Yeah.
Carly, Brooklyn, Dante,
Yeah.
they all and Tracy, um, lots of people seem to think
Yeah.
he could have been the guy.
Yep.
So, yeah, that might be a weird feeling thinking that
Yeah.
thinking that
Well,
if he's innocent.
I think I think he thinks he could be the guy too, I think I mean, when he said what you would kill for your children, just like
Right,
I would kill
right,
for it's like,
right, yeah,
geez, wowie zowie.
yeah, mhm,
Um,
huh.
zonkers, you know.
Yeah,
I've
that's
turned into Shaggy. Um, but that was good. Yeah, that was good.
Mhm.
All right, what else you got? Move it along.
Okay,
Move it along.
alright, well, we had Jason and Britt asking for him, to
Oh, the
co-sign
car
her car
loan. Yeah.
for a Mercedes, that was funny, was
The
funny.
donkey incident, mildly
Yeah,
funny. Yeah,
yeah,
yeah, yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
mhm,
Yeah, I
yeah,
just like his look of disgust,
yeah.
like a
Like,
Mercedes,
yeah,
Just pretty
yeah,
funny.
I know. And so Brit, right?
Yeah, yeah, she's so good at being Brit. She had
Mhm.
another really clunky pair of shoes on though again today.
Mm,
Like,
yeah.
who's doing her wardrobe?
I don't know,
Or
and
does
where
she
did
like
sh
these clunky shoes? I don't know.
right, where I don't know even where all of her like, this is her 5 Poppies wardrobe, I guess. I mean, I don't know if she's had
Yeah,
any
that was all just like caftans and wraps
yeah,
and
yeah, that would
bikinis.
be that would be funny if that's all she had to wear because she's
Yeah, she was wearing it in the emergency.
Oh, poor Brit, poor Brit. But I thought Jack was gonna set her up at the Metro Court or something. Did they just decide that they
I
didn't
thought
have
so
to
too.
do that for her?
She was blackmailing Joss for that, right? Or I don't know how they didn't explain it away, did they?
I well, maybe Jack just sort of put her in her place or something, and she realized she shouldn't push it. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know, but they didn't give us a scene where that was explained or
No,
anything.
no. But I mean, I do kinda think it's cute that she's settling in at Bobby's,
At Bobby's, yeah, I like it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think I would
Mhm.
love to live at Bobby's, like food right
Yeah.
there all the time.
Yeah, imagine that.
Hop
Yeah.
downstairs, yeah.
Yeah. Could be worse. Could be worse, Britt. Let's see. Okay, well, so we had the tea party,
Yeah,
set
that came
up.
up faster than I thought it was
I
gonna.
know, I know.
Yeah,
How do you invite all these people to a tea party? All these busy
I don't know.
people, of Port
Yeah.
Charles, and they're all free.
Well, it's just a TV show. I don't know if you know that, but but yeah, and then we have, the the whole. I mean, now we're on today. I don't know if that. Did you mean for us
Yeah,
to jump
yeah,
ahead?
we can go to today, yeah.
Okay. Are you enjoying the Portia Jordan crap?
No, no, and I don't feel like Portia like Jordan would be I mean, sure, she might spy on Portia and put it all together in her head, but I don't feel like she would throw
Would
that
she
in her
be like
face.
going after her out in the hall and stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah, it felt a little. And and Portia like is the worst at like,
Oh,
do you
she's
have anything
terrible.
herbal? Do you have any decaf? Do you have any?
Yeah. Yeah, every time she needed to be cool, she wasn't.
She wasn't. Yeah, just take the regular tea and don't drink it.
Yeah,
It's
exactly. Rookie move,
God.
gosh.
Yeah. Take the mushrooms and put them in a plant or whatever.
Yeah, it's not
Lulu's
hard.
Lulu's kind of a big eater, huh?
Yeah. Piling up the sandwiches. Did you feel any better about this spread?
A little bit. Like there were legit amounts of things, it seemed like.
I guess.
I mean, not. It still didn't feel as fancy as. I don't even know what fancier would mean, you
I
know.
don't know either, but it seems like
But I
it
don't
wouldn't
feel
be
like it'd
like
be crustless white bread sandwich triangle.
exactly, exactly. I was gonna say salmon mousse on white bread. That sounds a little weird. Yeah,
Wonder bread.
yeah.
Um, but at least there were bigger amounts of things,
Right.
you
Yeah,
know.
yeah. A
Yeah.
little bit more. Yeah.
And
Um,
maybe the mushroom caps, is that fancy? I mean,
uh,
all these things can still be purchased like at Sam's or Costco's or something,
That's
right?
true. Yeah, you can get all of this stuff
Yeah.
pre-made. Yeah, it still seemed like maybe like the quantity on the platter should have been a little more with like a
Well,
doily
yeah.
or something. They still aren't like doing any much for presentation.
Yeah, yeah, I hear you. Like, what would you have them serve?
That's a good question. I think maybe I would have maybe more of like a buffet instead of like all these
I
little
know what you would
platters.
serve.
You do? It might have
You
changed, I don't know, but go ahead. What would I have?
you would have served gnocchi,
Oh, I would have gnocchi, that's true, yeah. A nice gnocchi. Yeah.
and then everybody would just like fall down and nap
Yeah,
on the
nap.
couches. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
like
That
a
does sound good.
gnocchi nap.
Delicious, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I've been to a fancy enough party to really know what.
Yeah, I don't get out much, but it still seems like it's a little rinky dink what the way
Petty
they
fours, maybe petty fours. Um,
delicious. Yeah.
um, lobster, something lobstery. That's always
Mhm. Mhm. Yeah.
pricey things.
Uh-huh. Yeah, and I guess is a tea, so they should be small things. So they shouldn't have been like a half of a sandwich, right? They should have been smaller little
Yeah, finger
things, like
foody.
yeah, like
Yeah.
cucumber sandwiches and stuff like
But
that.
at least it wasn't like little pigs in blankets, you know?
Yeah, okay, yeah. Um, and they didn't use the fancy china, did they? They retired
No,
the
it's
fancy
something
china.
else there, yeah, but
Yeah.
still
Um,
didn't look as grand as one would imagine.
no, it didn't. Yeah, some of those, like, cups people were drinking out of were, like, the kind they have on airplanes.
When was the last time you were on an airplane?
About 17 years ago.
You don't get cups on airplanes anymore.
You don't?
Uh, well, if you buy beverage, everything's for sale
But
now.
even, like, coffee or tea, they don't have a little like, a mug?
Some airlines you can get coffee or tea, but a lot of them you don't even get coffee, like you
Really?
can buy and like there'll be like some cold Starbucks offering for
Oh,
$20 or something. Yeah,
gosh. Wow.
yeah, it's pretty
Okay.
bad. Pretty bad
Oh,
up there.
okay.
What was I going to say? Oh, so what do you think happened to Ronnie? Did at first I thought did Tracy spike her
I
tea?
know,
Did
that's what I
Ronnie
was
spike her own
thinking.
tea?
I think somebody spiked it, and was it just that they spiked it? And wouldn't she have noticed if there was booze in her tea, or was it a pill of some kind?
I mean, they were acting like it was booze, but I guess it
Right,
could have
right.
been. It could have been the what was the ashwagandha or
Yeah, maybe.
uh,
Yeah.
not ashwagandha. What was this stuff called?
Ayahuasca.
Ayahuasca. Yeah.
Yeah.
Um, and thanks very much for mentioning that Ronnie leaves her mouth open all the time because that's
You're
all I
welcome.
can see now. All I can see. And then I'm looking at other characters going, is their mouth open or closed? Like that's all I'm.
Happy to help.
Yeah. So, and then there was that reference. I can't remember who said it, but that somebody said Ronnie seems more like a, um, beer and
Yeah,
something
yeah. Uh-huh.
kind of. And I was
Mhm.
like, I don't know. Did she? She doesn't seem that way to me. I know they're trying to paint this sort of like blue
Right,
collar
right.
waitress
Mhm.
kind of thing, but
Mhm.
she was the one who was getting the tea set out to have tea that time, so she's
Mhm.
obviously a tea drinker.
Right, right.
You know,
True. Yeah, yeah. Mhm.
I don't know. I felt like she doesn't seem like a rough character to me.
No, no.
Um,
Oh, couple of things.
yeah. Okay.
So Martin somehow finds a way to get over to the house, right? He's got this
Oh yeah,
phone.
with the phone, right, right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Obviously, like, that was not he knew it wasn't Lulu's phone. It
right.
was an excuse. So that's when Ronnie sort of got a little nervous, right? And was like that's when she started drinking her tea, like
Like, do you think that's in reaction to thinking, "Oh, he's blowing my cover" or something? Or like, did you into like she made kind of a face when he walked
yeah.
away?
She looked uneasy, didn't she?
Yeah, so there's something there, right?
Mhm. Yeah, I think so. So, yeah, and I don't know if I would have thought there's something going on here if even if somebody hadn't reminded us, that Martin had that letter, you know.
Yeah.
But I'm
Right,
not
right,
sure I
yeah.
would have put all of this together if we hadn't been
I
reminded of
I'm
that.
sure I'm sure you wouldn't have.
I think you're probably right.
I Well, and I only know that because I wouldn't have. I wouldn't have. I would have thought the whole Martin thing was weird, but I wouldn't have
Yeah,
had any
yeah,
inkling that he was
yeah.
somehow in
Mhm,
on all of
mhm.
this. But yeah, I don't know. Was she nervous? Was she mad? She was
Right,
something.
right.
She was something,
Something,
and
yeah.
then she was drunk or whatever.
Yeah, next thing you know, she's getting a little loopy and
But
sassy.
they didn't. If there was any tell on
Mhm.
Tracy's part, I didn't notice it.
Right, right. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, unless yeah, we just don't know. We don't know
We
what the
don't know.
source was.
What did you
Um,
think of fashions at the party? Were you taken by
well,
anybody's look or?
thank you for asking, Gia. Um I'm gonna say in these 3 episodes, there are a lot more patterns than and, I
Yeah,
love a
yeah,
pattern,
Portia had a
so
nice pattern wrap
yeah,
dress
that
on, yeah.
paisley, yeah, yeah, that was kinda nice, yeah, there were some nice patterns, like, sort of like the tapestry type thing, in a way, like, with Tracy and, Stella looked kind of
I thought Stella looked I gave Stella the gold star for her
I do
outfit at the
too.
tea party, yeah.
And I'm also gonna give her the gold star, the MVP. If you're having any sort of a function, Stella is somebody you want there because she can work the room, she can talk to
She does, she's kinda
anybody.
like she's the glue, she keeps it
Yeah,
going and yeah, you're
yeah.
right, yeah. Yep.
She's very good at dealing with people, like, very friendly, but yeah, so Stella, high marks all around for Stella.
High marks for Stella, okay, alright,
Mhm,
I agree.
mhm. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what's being achieved by Ronnie being drunk, I don't know. Um,
Yeah, except that she, sorta said what she said to Tracy in front of all these people, which
and like, that was kinda yucky, I thought, actually.
it was kinda yucky. Yeah. I mean, and Tracy kinda likes a confrontation, but that was maybe too much. It
It was a weird way to go. Like
it
a s
was, yeah, yeah.
like, I could see, yeah, I'm gonna unload on Tracy, I'm giving it to Tracy,
Mhm.
but the whole sexual angle of it was
Yeah,
weird.
that was weird, yeah.
For a couple of women and I mean, I guess this sounds ageist, but for a couple of women of their age, it seemed
Mhm,
like an odd
mhm.
angle to take, I don't know.
And maybe even a little more hurtful because of their age and their prospects being, reduced quite a bit.
I
Uh,
guess they are, yeah, yeah.
unless I guess you get yourself a Cody or something.
Get
Um,
yourself a cowboy. Yeah.
but if you want, like, I don't recommend Match.com, I'll tell you that much. Yeah. So it's rough for somebody like Tracy to meet anybody, right? With her money and everything, like,
Yeah, to
wondering.
trust that, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so that must sting a little bit.
So, I don't know, yeah, that felt like it just felt like ugliness coming I mean, of course
Yeah.
and I'm biased because I just love Tracy's character,
Mhm. Yeah.
and
Yeah.
I'm not liking Ronnie, and I don't know.
Mhm.
If am I
Mhm.
supposed to like Ronnie? I'm not sure.
I don't
Um,
know. I don't know, Gia. I mean, just because she's kind of with various people sort of said the right things, that doesn't really mean anything, right?
yeah,
'Cause
yeah,
we don't know if she's sincere or if this is all part of some plan.
yeah, I guess we'll find out,
Yeah, yeah.
but anyway, so that was the tea party, the Jordan Portia stuff, man,
Mhm.
a lot happened, though, having Martin come in, that was kinda
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
having Lucy and Lulu over here, that Michael
Mhm.
tidbit was
Mhm.
so they kinda
Yeah.
they were mixing it up quite a bit on
Yep,
the
yep.
episode. Good.
Mhm. Yeah, yeah, there were a lot of things going on because before that, I mean, at the courthouse, we had, Willow being
Oh, we had
dragged out.
high
Yeah,
drama at the
and
courthouse, yeah.
and Drew yelling at Nina,
Yeah.
you
Oh my
know?
goodness, yeah.
He's kinda out of control, and now he's really gonna be gunning for Nina. I feel like she's,
Yeah, and I what was there a logic? Like, so Nathan was
mhm.
convincing Nina that this would be a way to help Willow?
Right, right,
In
yeah.
what way does that help Willow?
Well, I guess because if she had stuck to the alibi, even though everybody knew it was false, it had been disproven, then it would look like she was working together with Willow and that they were both guilty, like, otherwise, why would she have concocted this alibi, right? It You know what I mean?
Um, yeah, I guess so.
I was having a hard time sort of keeping it straight in my head too. It did seem a little weird, and obviously Willow completely missed the part where
Yeah,
she was
yeah.
being helped,
I don't know
suddenly.
how those 2, Willow and Nina, are ever gonna, you know,
Yeah, I
find
don't
a
know either.
find any kind of bond. I mean,
Yeah, I
they're
don't know.
Yeah, they were good for a while, but they were on fragile ground the whole time. They just didn't know it. And now it's like, oh
Mhm. Yeah,
man, it's
they
pretty.
just didn't know it. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
sad, isn't it? And as
and
long as Drew has his voice in Willow's ear, that she's never gonna be able to clear her mind enough to see that anybody
yeah,
trying to help her.
yeah, and she's totally like, yeah, she did, like we said it before, but that she was sort of in control of the situation a little bit, and now it's like, oh, she
Yeah.
was kind of telling Drew here's what I'm doing, and now it's like all
Mhm.
Drew all the time again,
Mhm.
and
Mhm.
she's just totally clinging to him, and
Yeah.
he's
Yeah.
got to be her hero again.
Right,
Um,
right. Yeah, she
and he
doesn't.
he hasn't been successful at it yet.
No, he hasn't. He hasn't, and that's something that she hasn't quite put together. Um,
No,
do you think, that now that Rick is back, he's gonna step back in as her lawyer? Would they allow him back in? I guess they probably will
I
because
hope so, because
yeah.
Martin leaving was like that. I was like, really, you're not even.
I know he had to go see this
Yeah,
party.
like, I'm
I
out of
got a
here.
tea party.
Yeah,
I gotta
yeah.
crash. But you be cool, Willow.
Mm. I mean, yeah, it wasn't. It was so like not sympathetic. It was just like what? You're leaving.
Yeah, but
And that was sad. I mean, Willow is doing a great job, I think, acting
yeah,
this part, and
yeah,
like her
uh-huh.
panic and horror at being
Yeah,
hauled off to Pentonville was
no,
palpable.
it really was. Yeah, she must be wrung out at the end of these
Yeah,
days of all
yeah.
these scenes, you know?
How is her stomach handling this, do you think? I would be like
Yeah,
a mess.
yeah, I know. Wow.
Mm-mm-mm.
Ooh.
But good. And Nina, of course, Nina gets that like kind of weird look on her face with the one eye up and the one eye down.
Yeah, yeah. Poor Nina.
Oh, goodness gracious.
Yeah. Oh,
But
it's
what a juicy role for her. I mean, it's
yeah.
nice, to have these roles now where it's not all just a love interest kind of thing.
Mhm, mhm.
Like Nina's role for quite some time now has been the motherhood thing,
Yeah, that's true.
the
Motherhood.
tortured, tormented motherhood thing.
Mhm,
Um,
mhm.
and I mean, she hasn't had a love interest other than Drew, which was,
Mhm.
more of a rug burn kind of a
Yeah.
love interest thing.
That's sweet, yes.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Since the Sunny thing, and
Mhm,
she hasn't been looking. It's just that's not
mhm.
what her character's arc has been about recently, and that's kind of cool, I
That is
think.
nice. Yes, I agree, Gia, yeah, and she's got good friendships, that are kind of interesting
Right.
and
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah.
Anyway, so it's been good lately, I think.
Mhm. Yep, yep. Some real movement here.
Yep. Did we have anything else we missed, or did we cover it all,
I
or
think we
what
covered the big parts, the big stuff.
okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Good
Mhm.
for us. Good on us. Yeah.
Yeah.
And we had people asking if we watched the daytime Emmy stuff,
Oh, I know.
and
All
of course I did not. Were you able to access it somehow?
well, I didn't even know it was coming up. I just saw, like, the results where they were
I know
posting
I did
things,
too, and I thought, wow, my partner has truly dropped the ball.
No, I thought I don't think I don't know where they were televised, but I was meaning to try to track it down,
I
but,
think it was just us online. I don't think it was any
yeah, that's pretty
networks.
shitty,
Yeah.
don't you think?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, that's, you
Yeah.
know,
I mean, with
they're
all
on
these
yeah, they're on TV, so they should have
they're
their
on
awards on
TV,
TV. Yeah.
yeah, and they have all these networks, all these channels, they could just throw it
Yeah.
on somewhere, you know? I guess I
But,
wonder
yeah, so I just saw pictures afterwards of everybody in
mhm,
their fancy, fancy outfits. They all looked fabulous,
yeah,
fabulous.
and General Hospital did well, so that's always
It
exciting.
did, yeah, yeah. I
Mhm.
saw that Jonathan Jackson won for the Lucky stuff, and,
Hmm,
I
yeah.
was a little bit. I mean, I think I don't mean this as criticism of his acting. I think
Mhm.
he's a compelling actor
He really
in that
is,
role, but
yeah,
I felt like that what they did with Lucky's Return was pretty, like, I felt like
yeah.
they squandered that
They
overall.
completely squandered having him back. Yeah, they didn't make the most of that. I mean, he tried, I think,
He
but
did, that's what I mean, like, yeah, like,
yeah,
he did with all
yeah.
he could do with what they gave
Right,
him.
Right,
But I
yeah.
was like, "Really? That's" I don't know. It was a weird.
Mhm. Yeah,
But
yeah.
what do I know? What do I know? Not
Uh,
much.
oh, Gia. Gia, Gia.
Well, anyway, it was fun
Alright.
couple days. I
Mhm.
better eat something. I'm getting
Yeah,
harebrained.
yeah. Okay, let's go have a little dinner, and,
Okay.
we'll
Right.
see everybody on Thursday.
Yeah,
Well,
we'll talk in a few days, and
yeah,
thanks for listening.
yeah, thank you, everybody. Thanks for hanging in there with us.
Yeah, we appreciate it. All right,
We
you
do.
have a good night.
You too. Okay,
Okay.
bye-bye.
Yeah.